real Pogue right now.
I'm in mourning.
I'm John B. I'm in mourning. I'm John B.
Hi, it's Megan.
And it's Bree.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unseriesous. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious.
With my left hand free in my rising grip, with another left hand, watch his right hand slip towards his gun.
That's fucking right. Oh my god.
The sirens.
They're out for me.
So
just
fitting.
Like, that's so fitting. Those fuckers are always in trouble.
That Pogue lifestyle,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Pogue lifestyle.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling real Pogue right now.
I'm in mourning.
I'm John B. I'm in mourning. I'm John B.
Well, you already know what we're talking about. Everyone's been, I think, on the edge of their seats for this podcast. We're going to make you wait a little bit longer before we get into everything Outer Banks Season 4. I know there's so much to talk about here, so...
John B. Christmas.
It's a John B. Christmas. It might not be John B. Summer, but it's John B. Christmas. Hopefully, everyone had a good Christmas yesterday. If you celebrated, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a great holiday season or just chilling out with your loved ones. And what did I say last 2 weeks? Disassociating.
Hell yeah.
Especially if you are in the Outer Banks fandom. I'm sure it has been a crazy month. And are very much disassociating and probably hitting up Archive of Our Own. So, yeah, we'll get into all that.
Yeah.
But first, Bree, what has been going on? We're recording this on December 12th. So, we can't really talk about the holidays, but...
So we can't really talk... So we're not really talking about that.
I assume it went well, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
let's not be too sure.
Yeah. Christmas can go either way.
I'll see you at Chili's.
So true. Guys, like and subscribe so we can go do a pod at Chili's.
Like and subscribe.
We're thinking we're going to talk about Severance Season 1 at Chili's. Wouldn't that be so fun?
That'd be so chaotic.
And then you're going to have to wait a little bit more into January for Shrinking, but we'll have a lot to say about that, I'm sure.
Yes.
But anyway, aside from Shrinking, what have you been watching, listening to, doing lately?
Sorry. I'm feeling John B.
John B. Christmas.
I'm feeling the John B. Christmas spirit. Okay, what have I done? I went to the Jinx and Dela holiday show.
Hell yeah.
Which was so fun and festive. And I love Jinx. And Jinx did a parody of Popular.
Which, have you seen that as of December 12th?
Why would you bring that up?
You brought it up.
I still found a way to bring it up. No, I haven't seen Wicked yet, okay?
But by the time you're watching this, she will have, to be clear.
I should be seeing it this weekend.
Hell yeah.
So, catch me there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be in on the cool thing.
The hip new thing.
A hip new thing.
Yeah.
But until then, popular. But yeah, that was really fun and festive and funny. And what else have I done? I've watched more Christmas movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what have we watched since the last time we recorded?
I always forget.
We watched Xmas.
Yes.
With Leighton Meester and Robbie Amell.
Yes.
I thought it was great casting and stuff. I just wish the movie gave more.
I was thinking it was gonna be a lot better.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be filmed different.
Yeah, I guess that's freebie.
Because it's literally those two, and I rarely know both of the people in these Christmas movies.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was saying last week or last pod of I'm always down for these movies and I have a good time, but it's just missing something.
Yeah.
To make it genuinely good, because they have all these pieces, but they're just not coming together right. And I love Leighton. I love Robbie Amell. So it's not on them. Like, they're
Yeah.
not giving chemistry. It's just, like, they're not giving enough.
They're not giving us...
They're not giving us, like, a script and scenes to
That's
showcase it and, like,
yeah.
make it cute.
Yeah.
So, that's all I have to say about that.
But they
really.
did play werewolf in it, so
That's
I'll give them that.
huge for us. We love werewolf.
We watched...
Throwback to when I said we play werewolf to Tyler Posey's face.
yeah.
That keeps me up at night.
Werewolf.
He was like, okay. And I said, Jackbox. He's like, oh, I like that.
Okay.
He wasn't judging me. It was just funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, more on that
I
later.
met him.
Yeah, you were there. Werewolf.
I met that guy.
Posey.
Yes.
Anyway, what else did we watch?
Single all the way.
Single All the Way, which
With
we've
our-
seen.
Yeah.
With our close personal friend, Michael
Yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah. With our close person. I liked watching it, knowing him.
Yeah, I love him.
He's so funny.
So funny.
That was kind of slay. That was Tinder. That's all the Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Then we binged all of Outer Banks.
Yeah. Can you tell that my eyes are closed?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Oh wait, should we just go to sleep?
Because my eyes just like won't stay open.
Oh
This is about a long day, you know what I'm
no!
fucking
You just go to sleep.
No, I'm here. I'm ready to chat.
Yeah, with our left hand free.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's all I really have to say. I have not read my Christmas book yet. Like I said, the day we're recording this is December 12th. I have time. But there's just been so much going on. I haven't even done my Christmas stuff at work yet. There's so much to be said.
There's been too much going on.
That we're going to have a big catch-up, I guess, at Chili's.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
read
Honestly,
either for a while.
I feel like doing Severance at Chili's would be better because it's just a show that has already come out and then people are going to be like, okay, what about season 2?
Yeah.
But we're just here to recap season 1 and go to Chili's
Chili's.
and catch up on our holiday plans. So
Yeah.
this might work out. We just need to get a little mic.
Yeah, and then we'll be at Chili's,
Yeah.
and I'll be belligerent.
I think I need to get a little mic that plugs into the phone and then we just like set it up and then we just pass the tiny mic back and forth.
Okay.
Or like, I don't know. We'll think on that. 'Cause I don't know if we can plug in two.
Yeah, that may make it more difficult.
Unless like you record audio from your phone.
Like
but
we both recorded, yeah.
we can think. That's not
You know
today's
what? We're just
problem.
having a business
We're-
meeting.
Sorry, we should not be taking business meetings on the call or on the pod. We should be taking that off the air.
Off the air.
More on that later.
Yeah.
But I guess we shouldn't
Put a
waste
pin in
any.
that.
Put a pin in that.
Hey.
But now we can't waste any more time. We simply have to get into back in the G game, baby.
Oh, we're back in the G game.
We are so back, whether we want to be
You
or
know
not.
I'm gonna be back in that G game no matter what.
Always. No matter what we say, we're always going to come back to the banks.
Like, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. Okay, let me really quickly tell you about Outer Banks Season 4, and I'm going to say this is some of my best work. So everyone lock in. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Outer Banks Season 4 sees our favorite group of Pogues in an 18-month time jump following their discovery of El Dorado and making over 1 million G's. Which JJ promptly blows on an overpriced sale of his home and then betting the rest of it on himself in a dirt bike race, thus potentially losing Pogelandia in their fucking bait shop. Then they are tapped to help this rich family find Blackbeard's ship and this expensive crown. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't really know this
back
lore.
in the G game, I guess. But then, get this, the rich man is JJ's biological father. So
course.
he not only has one shitty dad, but two. Because get this, while JJ has another terrible season, finding out his family has been a lie, nearly losing their home, and then destroying the town and being wanted from the law, JJ is murdered. Spoiler alert, if you're watching this, that's on you. By his biological dad and buried in Morocco. But also, Pope is wanted from the law too and avoiding the military. Cleo's father figure was murdered in front of her, and just for Pope to also kill him and deal with that trauma. Sarah and John B are pregnant at the ripe age of 19. Kiara, pretty much a widow. Now, hell-bent on revenge and agreeing with Rafe. So that's what you missed on OBX.
Oh, damn.
That's what I have to say.
Damn, this show's crazy.
This show's fucking nuts. And I just want to say straight off the bat before anyone thinks a certain way, we may not be as invested or attached, but anyone that is, we're on your side. We may be
I stand with you.
being in a silly, goofy mood about it. We're also watching this a month later, having been spoiled when this actually came out. So we were mentally prepared. I still cried, but we'll get into that. I'm just salty about all the things, which I'm sure many people are, but this is our way of coping. Even if we're laughing with you, not at you, to be clear.
I'm laughing at you.
Oh,
I'm just
well,
kidding.
that's on John B. That's on John Bree.
That's so John Bree of me.
John Bree ass looking.
John Bree looking ass bitch. Yeah.
So, do we just start there? Because honestly,
Yeah, let's just really unpack that.
let's unpack the fact that this show is, well, started out as a funny little show. And like silly and goofy, and we can get into some of the overall stuff. But from, I feel like, the get-go, JJ was that bitch. And I never, like, I don't know. Again, I wasn't as fully, like, ingrained in the show the way other people were. Like, I watched it, and I would enjoy it, especially, like, in COVID. We had a good time watching it remotely. But it never, like, stuck with me, like, far after that. Like, I'd kind of move on to the next thing. It wasn't, like, one of my big things. But I still, like, enjoyed it in the moments. But, like, I feel like JJ always did stick out as one of those, like, fan favorite characters. I really liked him. I'll say it, and I feel like I probably said this on the other pod. I was a fan of JJ and Kiara before they got together, and I don't really agree with the whole, like, they got together because of fan service, because I think there were hints in season 1, and that they have a lot of great, like, potential to be a really great couple given that stuff they set up at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then, like, JJ being the fan favorite doesn't mean, like, anything they did was to specifically cater to that. I think he is a great character that has the potential for great character development and a great story arc. And they're like, yeah, finally, season 4, this is JJ's season. Mm-hmm. We're finally getting into his backstory, what made him who he is. They finally give him all that, tear him all the way fucking down. And how do they repay him? By making the ending of his story dying in a foreign country and buried and left there.
And being murdered by his
Own dad. So in, like, having an abusive dad for a majority of his life that you find out wasn't even his dad, and then, like, took him in, but then treated him like shit anyway. Then you're like, we're trying to redeem him? And then he's, like, telling him this is his actual family. They're honestly worse. Murder. And not only, I knew his dad killed him. Hold on, we'll get more into this. But it's just, I woke up the morning of November, whatever.
I woke up that morning.
And first thing I see when I open my eyes and I look at my phone is JJ dead. So I've known for a while.
Megan in her funeral.
I feel like that picture was Zendaya. Yeah. I have to stand beside him.
I stand beside him.
And I was like, are you kidding? But I'm even more mad now, having watched the whole scene, seeing the fact that he traded the crown for Kiara, gave the dad what he wanted. And just because he didn't help him out of the fucking well, I'm gonna murder him in cold blood. Like, it wasn't even like he died in this crazy heroic battle. His dad killed him for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
So it's just like a slap in the face times 10, it feels like.
Mm-hmm. And I saw this scene when it came out, and I didn't realize that it was his dad. Like,
We didn't have the context.
Didn't, and then, like, when it happened, I was like, it was his dad that makes it, like, even more fucked up.
Yeah. And I feel like this is twofold. I feel like we always say on this podcast, we don't like to get into the real interpersonal drama because, like, actors' lives are their own lives, and we don't need to be, like, shipping or talking about real people. But I think in this specific case, we would be remiss to not mention that this clearly came to be because of that interpersonal drama in real life that I can't even begin to dissect here. I've read threads and I'm still like, what the fuck? But no matter what the actual truth is, it is clear that something went down between Rudy and Madison. And anything is their business. They're allowed to do. I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, judge them. But as someone as a fan of a show, has been a fan of many shows and experienced many things that, you know, sometimes actors leave. And you know what? You can have respect for them because they did it in a peaceful way. They gave respect to the character. We haven't even caught up on Sex Lives of College Girls, but I feel like as disappointed as I am that, like, I'm watching a show and the character leaves 2 seasons after it starts, at least Renee came back, finished the storyline, did. Yeah. Jokingly, I think she requested to be killed off. But, like,
she did want to be killed off, but she still did. She did what was written on the script, and she did it like she was respectful,
and that she wanted to be
and she didn't. You know, Renee. Yeah.
But, like, that's what you should do if you're gonna leave, or like have it fit into the story. I've watched shows like Teen Wolf where characters have gotten killed off prematurely, and at least like it made sense in the context of the story. JJ Maybank should not have went out that way.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like part of that, and maybe it was just like,
but
I feel like it's less on the writers because it was very clearly something that was decided last minute. But even then, I do wish they did something fucking different because it just feels so disheartening as a fan. But also just like having a character like JJ that has had such a shitty life. What a disappointing ending for that.
Yeah. And the actors being petty, like making it difficult to film when this is literally your job.
Yeah.
Like, grow up.
Grow up, and like, again, we don't know everything that's going on. I don't know if something crazier happened that did make it toxic for them to be in the same place, but they could do it for certain scenes and not for others, and they need a body double.
That's drama.
Be in Morocco. Like, some crazy stuff that, again, at the end of the day, is none of our business, but when it affects a show that I care about marginally, I know people care about more, it just feels so frustrating. And yeah, like, how are you expected to be taken seriously on another job if you're leaving because your girlfriend's upset?
Yeah.
And that's all I really gotta say about that.
I'm like,
it's
good luck out there.
Because that makes me lose a lot of respect as a fan. Not that, like, it's, like, one of those, like, parasocial things where we don't know these people, blah, blah, blah. They don't really owe us anything. But it's, like, this is a show that's done so well for you. Made you well known. These people
like, this is the reason people know you.
Yeah, and it's, like, it literally had one season left.
Yeah.
And, like, in a world where maybe they could have written him off for one more season. Like, something happened, he got stuck. Or, I was saying this last night when we were watching it. Have a near-death experience. They get separated, and they're believing, sort of like what happened with John B. and Sarah, where they genuinely believe they died at sea until they were reunited. There could have been this genuine thing of, like, we are sure JJ's dead, but then he somehow can come back for the finale. Because I feel like so many shows I've watched when people leave for whatever reason, like, I don't know what other interpersonal stuff went on with, like, Renee, but, like, in theory, if Sex Lives of College Girls goes on for another few years,
she could come back
for the series finale, like, pay homage, like, hey, I was a main character on the show. Again, we don't know what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. But, like, I've seen so many instances where in different ways, even if the character died, they somehow come back just because it's like, it's a series finale. Like, let's go out with all the original people. And now they can't even fucking do that.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he would, ladies. Like, it's just so frustrating.
Another thing is, like, it would make sense for a character to die on this show. Oh.
Use your audio, but
Okay.
What the fuck,
dog?
How long have we been recording?
17.
Okay, it stopped at 12, so just 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, for the audio, but
the audio.
we're gonna keep on going.
Oh, we gotta stay in the G game.
We're back in the G game.
But, like, this show makes sense for, like, someone to die because of all the things that happen. But the way that he dies, it's just so, like, stupid.
It is so stupid.
Like, and so, like, under, like, what, like, the fact that it was, like, fine and then last minute just, like, being I don't know. Like, I felt like it was just, like, okay.
100%. Like, he could have, like, the amount of reckless shit.
27,000 other times.
The amount of reckless shit JJ did.
Yeah.
And not even that, like, it isn't to start, like, yes, he could have been killed by a villain. Like, it could have been any other one of treasure villain number 7. Like, we cannot keep any of the treasure villains straight.
There's too many treasure villains.
It could have, honestly, if he was killed by any one of them, it would have felt at least a little better than him getting killed by his dad, even if he didn't have that connection to him because he just found out he was his biological dad and they clearly were not getting along. It's so fucked up to do that to that character.
Yeah, like, why? Like, 2 bad dads? Like, you bring another dad in just to make him, like, even worse?
Yeah. JJ deserved better. Like, we were getting kind of frustrated with him this season, and we'll go backward and talk about shit. He's so fucking dumb. This is why you gotta stay in school and stop hunting for treasure.
This is why you stay
and, like, it's not even like they made their money and could live their lives. He blew that all the way, too. Anyway, like, but at the end of the day, he deserved character development. He deserved a happy ending, or at the very least not to be, like, killed by his dad, buried, not even in the like, let's remember the show's called fucking Outer Banks. They're always in different countries. That's another thing. But anyway, I just think he deserved better. The fans deserve better. And And I'm disappointed. I would imagine a lot of people involved in the show, being the rest of the cast, the crew, the writers, also probably agree with that, but this is the situation they were in, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I heard they filmed alternate endings and where he didn't die, but he still was sticking to his guns. I don't know.
Yeah, and for the whole season to like be focused mostly on him and have all these dramatic scenes and blah blah blah.
It's like, why even give his backstory
him to just be buried in Morocco? Which also, how are they gonna get away? How are they gonna get away with it?
Definitely, to me, that reaffirms that this shit wasn't planned.
Yeah, like it was
because
last minute.
Why would you spend that much time on, like, I guess, like, if you're gonna honor a character if it's their last season, but to me it's like we're finally getting into his backstory, and he has such like a shitty past that, like, to me, like, if you're telling like a good hopeful story, which is what the show's supposed to be, like, yes, they've gotten a little like darker and intense, like you said, on teen dramas, especially one where there's stakes like this. It's not out of the realm of possibility for people to die. We watch shows like One Tree Hill where the stakes are lesser and people die, you know, like it happens. That's the teen drama shit. But like it's just so disappointing to watch like a show that is at the end of the day supposed to be like this silly little treasure hunting show about these teens, and the way this character dies is just like, once again, at the hands of abuse. Like, that's just so disappointing. And like, if that was supposed to be some moral of the story about like this life sucks, it's like that doesn't seem like that's what this show is.
And them making him get in a fight with everybody,
just be on like not great terms most of the time.
Right before, like, they barely even like make up. Like, they barely even get any. I don't know. And then he just dies.
Right, like the season felt so disjointed. Because that's my other thing. Like, making him have just like a really shitty experience finding out the stuff about his family, and then obviously he's like, I wouldn't have been, I think, as annoyed with all his like antics if I knew like he'd have another season to like grow and change and like come out of that. Except like in the last episode, he's like, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I'm like, yeah, for 20 more minutes.
He was pissed.
Like his rampage throughout the town. I was like, what are you doing? And like,
girl.
And then like I'm mad that this is how we're spending the last few episodes with him. And like, obviously with what we've already said, like, people that are genuinely fans of JJ and Kiara, which I feel like I really love them in earlier seasons. And I liked when he came and got her from like that camp last season. I thought that was like a really sweet scene. They get like one romantic scene. They're not intimate because they're like, they went from friends to more, and they just like, that isn't them to like be like cutesy and lovey-dovey. I'm like, they're not romantic at all. Like, it's not even just like,
they don't even have a little bit of
I'm like, and
they have like they're separate, like they don't even like each other.
And like, that's just, again, that's so disappointing when you could have built up to a really great couple on the show. Like, Sarah and John B are obviously such a great couple. Cleo and Pogue are becoming such a great couple, but they were like a genuine like season over season slow burn. It had the potential to be so good. Like, oh, they finally got together. Now we get to see them as a couple, and that was a fucking letdown too, which also clearly had to do with some other shit going on. So it's just frustrating and disappointing and sad.
Yeah. Damn. JJ's gone. Rest in peace.
I have my bracelet from last season. JJ's gone. It should say JJ's gone, but
JJ's dead.
I'm sorry. I did cry. They showed a montage, and I feel like that makes it worse because you're like, look at how special the relationship with them. Especially like John B's like, that's my brother. I want him to be the godfather of my son. Yeah, and like saving Sarah, like there was so much potential of him. Like, I feel like we didn't get enough of him and Sarah. People were like, they should have been biological siblings. I'm like, that would have been more interesting than whatever the fuck was going on with this. And JJ Pope, Pope risked his life for him.
We really love him. JJ Pope.
They love him so much, and it's just so sad. And I think that's the other thing that bums me out about this storyline is there is one season left, and it's clearly they left on this cliffhanger of we need to avenge JJ's death. So at least, I'd imagine most of them, but especially like Kiara, we're going to see most of, unless they do some time jump in the middle of it, most of the season, them being mourning, sad, angry. Like, that's not what you want for the last season of like this like show that started out on such like a like high energy, like upbeat, semi-happy show.
This season I thought they were going to do a time jump and they were going to at least be like A little rich.
Yeah, that lasted 2 seconds. Which I guess in the confines of the show, why are they looking for treasure if they're already rich? But it was just, like, frustrating.
And them looking for more truth than just being dumb as hell.
So that's what also gets me, is I just feel like the show has lost the plot a little bit.
Yeah, like...
With, like, the stakes and the trouble they get into. Because, like...
too many stakes.
There's,
like, too much happening.
Yeah, and, like... Not enough, like,
also
consequences, because if there was more consequences, those kids would be locked up for fucking ever.
Literally,
like,
and they can't, like, return. Like,
they're like, we're wanted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like that.
Like, they literally would be on a, like, wanted list where they couldn't even enter the United States.
Seriously. Like, I'm like, I'm just, like, sick of it. That maybe is, like, an opinion thing, but I'm just
like, okay, this is stressful.
Yeah.
And... how are they ever gonna smile again?
And now Sarah's pregnant.
And there's a little John B. and
a little JJ.
That baby is still alive, but
Sarah's face when she sees JJ dead, I'm like, that's the look of a woman who just realized she's gonna have to name her kid JJ.
She's like, fuck, now I have to name it JJ.
They were like, we're gonna name him the Godfather and we're gonna kill him off, and they're like, that's gonna be little JJ.
Little JJ.
Somehow,
JJ.
some way, even if it's a girl, it's still gonna be JJ.
That's JJ.
That's little Jage. Little Jage.
Jage.
Anyway, what else can I say about... I should look at my notes about JJ this season while we're still on the topic. JJ should have died episode 1 and not waste their money. So we, obviously, like I said, we went into the season knowing he was dying. They're so fucking stupid.
No,
they're
like,
so stupid. I can't even stand it.
Right when he gave away the money, we were like, all right, kill him now.
I think it must have been you saying this. Like, I literally, in quotes, they're so fucking stupid. They're so stupid. I can't even stand it.
No, literally, they're so stupid. That's
like,
JJ, you dumb bitch.
Oh, they like literally everything they do is stupid. They were like, they're building that like bait shop on their own, like no contract. Suddenly they're contractors.
And suddenly they know exactly.
We're like, it cannot be stable.
That
and then
is not
they
stable.
make their first sale. They live in the Outer Banks, and this is on the fucking lake or wherever they are. They make their first sale, and they staple the paper without framing it. It's like, that's gonna get washed a fucking way. Like, first time it rains.
In a place where it rains all the time, you didn't even frame it.
Crazy.
This is why you gotta stay in school, kids.
This? How do they get rich and that makes them contractors?
Like, suddenly they know exactly what to do.
No, I guess, like, if you have to suspend so much belief on this show, but I'm like, it's too much.
No, like,
it's supposed to be about kids finding treasure.
I'm all for shows being unrealistic.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. But this is just too much where, like, I can't even
keep up.
I can't even, like, my mind can't even go as far to...
I wrote another note in the first episode. I watched this sitcom about 6 friends running a bait shop. I'm like, I wish it was a little more casual. Like, it getting too out there, I'm like, oh, they're really losing me.
Yeah.
I can't believe... I'm reading all these notes. Were so funny. In episode 2, it was like, you know, like the direction in the subtitles. It was like, JJ inhales. I can't believe he's gonna inhale for the last time. Only a few more inhales left.
JJ only has so many inhales left.
Crazy work going on. And I also said this is stay in school propaganda. They're so fucking stupid. Because I think that was the dirt bike episode. Like, it's so crazy.
What's going on?
So ridiculous.
These kids needed to stay in school.
Yeah.
I said Pope is the only one serving educated.
Literally.
But even sometimes he was dumb. But
No. But at least, like, he knew what he was getting himself into.
He had a little more sense.
Yeah.
These... John B has seen some shit. I wrote that down. I don't know what about.
Should we just talk about him and Sarah?
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, they literally proved to us that they are not married. And that's been my biggest beef with them. Because I love them as a couple, but they're like, we're married. She was like, my name is Sarah Rutledge. And I said, no, it literally isn't. And at least they, like, did rings. They tried to make it official, but then literally, like, a couple episodes later, they were like, we gotta go to the courthouse and make this official. I'm like, 18 months, you haven't done that already. Like, if you're like, we're so married.
We're married.
They're really trying to be naley without committing to it. Like, they want to be naley so bad, but, like, do it then.
The ring scene.
That was cute. But they're not fucking married. Like, it pisses me off.
They're literally married.
I'm so sorry about it.
They're so married.
They're close. They were almost there. She was wearing a wedding dress the last 2 episodes.
They were really trying.
They almost
But
did
they
it.
failed.
They were like, thanks, JJ.
They flopped.
Fucking JJ ruining something else.
JJ ruined everything.
Yeah. And she went, I'm a married woman, you know, with nothing to show for it about the ring. And I went, yeah, and a marriage license. Like, you're not married.
Oh, they're married.
Shut the fuck up. They get me.
I love how delulu they are. I love how separated from everything they feel. Like, when they're together, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
A moment for, again, not making things about real life, but those are 2 respectful and professional people.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're so good at
and their chemistry has not faltered. Good. It's honestly improved.
And yeah. I thank God.
Literally no notes for them.
No notes. I love them so much.
Them so much. Like, nothing bad to say about Sarah and John B. or Chase and Madeline. Like, no notes.
Like, they came here, they did their job.
Like, they know.
They know the craft.
They understand the context of the situation they're in. Like, they know what they were hired to do.
Yeah.
What's the phrase I'm looking for?
They
just
knew,
get it.
They knew when getting into their relationship that they would be John B. and Sarah Cameron
For the foreseeable future.
forever.
Forever.
Obviously they're in game.
Yeah. Well, clearly they're married.
Clearly they're married. So
a child on the way.
They knew that, well, if anything happens, I know I got to get back to work and be serious and grown up because this is my job that I get paid for.
Exactly.
And they came in and they did just that.
Thank God.
I can't say the same for 2 other people.
Yeah, mostly fucking Rudy. Because at the end of the day, like, I think, again, I'm not trying to get too Madison clearly had some shady shit going on too. But at least she's still on the show. She didn't ask to be killed off. She's still keying. So that's what I gotta say about that.
She didn't ask to be killed off.
Yeah, not saying she's innocent bystander, but who's she still standing?
She's still there.
Anyway.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think, what else did I say about them? I feel like a lot of people have said this, like, it's crazy to me that they're having a baby. They make Sarah say, like, I'm here for it in terms of the plot, but it's just like, but then with the other plot going on, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. She's like, it's too soon, we're gonna wait a little while for that. Great. Then immediately pregnant. Not even one mention of, like, do we want to keep it? And if she had that moment of, like, oh, what if I don't? But then going for myself, I do want to have this baby, then great. But they don't even have a second of, our lives are in fucking shambles. We're wanted for 17 laws. That hasn't, I guess, hadn't happened in the moment. But, like, they're broke. But
they're literally a mess.
They're literally in every worst case scenario. They're not even married yet. Not that you have to be married. They're not married yet.
You have to
they do because they think they are.
They do because they are.
But there's no moment of there's any other option, but we're having this baby and we're fucked. It's like, no, there's a couple options.
They were just immediately like, yep.
And I guess they're
baby's first yeet.
I guess. And that baby did get yeeted over that boat.
That baby got fucking yeeted. Baby's first yeet. All right, over that boat. I'm like, how in the hell is this baby alive?
Crazy. That baby's wanted for 17 crimes too.
Away. That baby's wanted. Baby's going straight to prison. Baby's first yeet.
Love after lockup. Oh my God.
At this point, they gotta lock them all up.
Seriously, that's how it's gonna end. Be like Seinfeld. They're all gonna be in jail and JJ's fucking dead. Love it. And I don't know. I just wish they had more of a conversation about it, but they're like, that's all you can do, man. You're pregnant.
They're like, pregnant? Oh.
But the thing, like, you're basically saying that baby's been through so much. How is that baby alive?
No, literally, like, that's, like, the most important, like, for a baby in the first, like, whatever, I don't know much about it, but I know it's a delicate time. And to be stressed.
I was gonna say, even the stress!
And to be yeeted off a fucking boat, I'm sorry. And then to be, like, waterboarded by sand, pretty much. Like,
yeah.
Just like, how that baby is gonna be
insane.
Stressed.
Yeah, that baby ain't coming out
that baby ain't coming out. But we'll see if that baby comes out and it's named JJ Jr.
Yeah, JJJ. JJ Jr. JJ. That's so funny. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, love them. But I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is cute, but also this is what is the fuck?
What in the fuck?
What in the actual fuck is going on?
What I will say though is one of the parts I cannot absolutely wait for is however the fuck Topper's gonna find out that she's pregnant.
Oh, thank God.
He says they're looking good. I'm like, looking pregnant, you fucking bitch.
Looking great.
Literally, I can't wait for that.
I'm ready.
Crazy shit. In episode 3, putting them all in front of a window so all their hair blows in the window. We said, that's what's called directing. That's what we call directing.
That's what we call directing, baby. They're all like...
Finally, some good fucking choices on that set.
I'm like, yes, get into it. This is what I come to Outer Banks for.
Yeah. Also, Barracuda Mike goes crazy.
Barracuda Mike. If you don't
like, I was over at Barracuda Mike's.
Barracuda Brie now.
We could, I guess.
Like, why do you have to say Barracuda?
Yeah. Okay, so that's what John B and Sarah are up to. I feel like lighter season for them because we were kind of saying like I feel like the first
didn't see enough John B.
Yeah, but I feel like the first 3 seasons were truly like them because of Ward and their dad, like his dad. And all that stuff. And then even Pope had like they tied stuff to his family. So it was like, okay, this was JJ season. Then out. But so I really feel like Kiara is gonna be
next
center point because she's on a mission
she's
to
fucking
avenge JJ. Which fuck yeah, I just hate that that's what she's kind of do.
That's like and that. Yeah.
And who may she be teaming up with?
Yeah. So
I do not stand with Rafe Camp.
Are you sure?
But
I stand with Rafe.
But
This is getting out of control.
I will not sit for people supporting Rafe, so I will stand.
Stand up.
I will not stand for this, so I will sit. That's what I'm trying to do. I will not stand for people that support Rafe, so I will sit down. No, at the end of the day, stick with the fact that Rafe is just like, yeah, I know a lot of people, if there are people watching this, there are a lot of Rafe apologists out there, and are like, I can fix him. Girl, he killed a woman in cold blood, and then let his dad take the fall, and then tried to drown his sister.
Like, this is all crazy.
when she went off the boat, and he's like all concerned all of a sudden, he's like, hey, no one can drown my sister but me
to the ocean.
Like, he's fucking criminally insane.
No one can. I'm the only one who can drown my sister.
I'm the only one that can drown my sister around these parts. Oh
like,
my God. He's god-awful, but, like, now he's being, like, he's giving character development, but to me, he's done too many crimes to, like, be acceptable. Like, he's, like, abusive. Like, didn't his friends, like, all, like, jump Pogue? Like, that was a racist fucking hate crime.
Yeah, it was literally a hate crime.
Like, guys, I know it's TV, but...
Like, I know y'all are forgetting or something, because what the hell?
Yeah, selective remembering. But, like... But
at the end of the day, Rafe and Key are gonna be together.
And I'm gonna ship it.
Us being like, I don't care about it, and then the one scene with him walking in the store, I said, oh, go back.
No, literally, we're like, fuck Rafe. And then we're kind of like coloring and multitasking, and we were like, fuck, we missed a Rafe scene, go back.
No, I was like, wait, I need to see what happens to the Rafe and Key.
Yeah, he came into the bait shop and I went, that's drama.
I'm like, there's no possible way that Rafe can be with Key, but then when they have scenes together, I'm like, wait, go back.
Wait, go back. Let's run it from the top. Let's play it again, actually. This is the problem. This is the problem, and I know this is why all the girlies and whoever out there support him. It's because Drew Starkey is a beautiful and talented man. Like, he's one of the best actors on this show.
A bald man.
Sexy bald man. You were like, that bald ass head, and I went, that sexy ass head. Like, in succession.
Yeah, I was like, right after this, like, dude.
And we both stick beside it.
That bald.
He is, like, probably one of the better actors on the show. Looks good doing it. And on paper, like, if you take away some of the shit he's done.
Well, I am a sucker for someone being evil.
And having development.
Yeah, and then, like,
teaming up.
And being with one of, like, the good people.
Uh-huh. Like, there are things about them that would be so good.
That's my problem.
Yeah, and, like, having, like, a good actor be in that role, like, there's so much there, but then you're like,
when I remember his crimes, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so.
And they put him with that nice girl.
Sophia!
To make him look Even better.
And then, like, Sophia, no matter anything you could say to me, I've done worse, and he's correct. Finally, he says something right for once.
He's like,
we shouldn't have run over the fucking turtles. He was on the right side of history there. But then he was making... But then he was giving Kiara shit. He's like, wah, the turtles.
You said, wah, the turtles. I said, bro,
another crime.
You know you're dogging him.
Anyway. Yeah, so... Then when he found out what Sophia did... He was like, did you really do this? It's over. Get out of my fucking house. And I'm taking the ring back. Whatever. Yeah. And like, bitch, you literally said you've done worse, and you have.
Bitch, literally.
And can you blame
your crimes?
Like, literally, if she explained why, like, he'd be like...
Yeah. He really didn't give a second.
No. But now he's single and ready to mingle.
And ready to be with Key in season.
And I won't stand for it, so I will sit.
This is criminal.
It's criminal, but like, I guess we'll see. I don't think it makes it, like, to be very, very clear, I don't think it makes sense for her.
If my brother tried to drown me, I would never be nice to him again. Right.
Well, so at the very least, like, unfortunately, Rafe and Sarah are all each other halves in terms of, like, real family now.
Orphans.
And I could see them working back to that, because I get this family, it's blood, whatever. And I like the moment like, they had.
Remember the time you tried to drown me?
Yeah. But, like, and, like, again, I think Madeline and Drew are two of the better actors on the show, so it's really cool seeing them interact. But, like, I don't know. Then you remember he tried to drown her.
Yeah.
I will say, back to that scene, though, when she does fall off the boat. I mentioned a little bit, but I really liked that moment when JJ went after her, and then for a brief second, they thought they were both dead.
Yeah. Wait, John B was running so
long. And we had to go back because we wanted to watch her drop the shoes twice. But we went a little too far back, so we had to watch him run for so long
John B corrects me because that guy can't do anything. He's so polite with everything. Like, he's, like, very, like... That's why I love him. He just doesn't get anything done.
Bring it on home, John B. But like, come on,
John B.
Bring it on home already.
Faster.
Yeah.
But when they hugged,
JJ saved me, saved us. I'm like, there's no baby in there anymore. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
I'm like, where's the baby? Saved us. I'm like, what are you even pointing to?
I doubt it. I doubt it. He saved you, maybe. JJ Junior's gone. JJ's dead, but JJ Junior's alive. Okay.
JJ Junior died before JJ.
Let's be fucking real. Dead on arrival.
Fucking hell.
God, sorry guys.
Sorry guys, this got dark, but like, let's be serious.
Let's just be fucking, for once on unseriesous, let's be fucking serious.
Let's be fucking real. Let's be serious, looks like you're...
Anyway, I won't stand for Rafe and Kiara.
I'll sit.
I'll stay seated.
But I will be sad for that.
We'll just have to see what happens in season 5. I'm against it, yes, but also...
I'm not going to stand for that shit, like, at all. Like, I don't want to see that shit, but I will
be sad.
With popcorn.
I would stand for them putting Rafe and Kiara together. But I will be sad. It's such a great line.
I can't.
I feel like that's so, like, that's the line. That's the log line.
This is propaganda.
No, that's the thing. It's like, they serve us propaganda. I don't think they mean to. Like, I don't think they mean... Like, JJ and Kiara would have been endgame if they didn't fuck this shit up.
I think they were trying to do that. But
now...
It's really the scene in the last season when they're in that house.
Yeah.
And they got those looks on.
Yeah.
And there's one bed.
Yep. And what's the magic formula? Like, we didn't write the script.
We're
just watching it happen.
I know. That's what I know.
Yeah.
That there was one bed.
The transitive property.
I'm so sorry.
But the math is mathing. Cancelled.
The
end of will be renewed in 2025.
I won't stand for that shit.
But I will be sad.
Gross. I don't even want to.
It gives me the ick. I will not stand for it. But
I will actually be sad.
I will be sad. I can't believe we're going to have to wait till 2026.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Anyway, should we talk about Pope and Cleo?
Pope and Cleo, the only ones serving cunt
here, and only one serving educated. To be honest,
literally serving educated and cunt.
Pope's parents, the only one serving parents.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to Q really quick on her parents. Whew. them refusing to speak to her when she gets back.
That's like
if you're a parent, no matter what, like even if you need to take a moment and then go back to like having your problems with each other, your daughter could have died and they were like, we can't look at you.
They're like, we can't even look, like they're not even going to speak to her for 1 second.
Insane. And then the time jump happens and it's clearly still a strained relationship, but they're able to see each other. I'm like, well, that kind of bummed me out about the time jump. It's like you didn't get to see any of that development.
Yeah.
But here's what did get me. Is when they were trying to escape, and her dad pushed the people out of the way so they could get out.
Oh, yeah. And you were like...
I was like, I've never said a bad thing about him.
You were like, oof.
Is Kiara's dad gonna... Kiara's dad's always been a devil saint.
I was like, are you kidding?
Pope's father has always been a father. Like when Pope gets arrested, which hold on, I'm fucking on that.
That's fucked
and he's
up.
like, Pope, you need to set boundaries, and the military thing got a little crazy. But he was like, you need to set boundaries, you need to do better, and at least until the hearing or whatever the trial, you need to be distant from them, including Cleo. But he was like, Cleo, I love you, sweetie. Basically, I was so sorry. Like he was so nice and respectful to everyone.
Yeah.
I really don't have any notes. Like the military thing got crazy, but
yeah, that was.
Can we blame them?
Pope being the one to be arrested was fucked up. They should have locked John B up.
And
I'd love to see it.
John Bree, ladies and
John
gentlemen.
Bree, straight from John Bree's lips.
Mouth to God's ears.
Like, I know, like Pope being sent to jail, and then Cleo, losing her dad.
That was insane. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not what this show should be. The fact that they had to clean up his blood and dispose of the body, that's not what Outer Banks is.
And
I'm
she
gonna
just
say
had
it.
to move on. Like, she just had to, like, go on with it. And they buried, like, that has to come back up to them, right?
Even though,
like, you can't
that's
do
my
that.
thing is, like, now, like, they tampered with a murder scene.
They're
Oh my
tampering
god.
with all these dead
And then
bodies.
Pope having to kill the guy in cold blood, like, yeah, it was in defense, and it was the guy that killed Terrence first. But my god, like, now he has the trauma of he murdered someone. God, the show. Like, half of the stuff that's happened to them should not have happened.
I know Pope and Cleo didn't deserve that.
No.
And then what you said, like, Cleo was more, like, I thought Cleo was acting down.
I just saw one person that ranked their acting.
Yeah.
And she was just happened to be 5th out of 6.
Yeah.
But, they were like, we just didn't see enough. I'm like, I saw enough.
I thought
She was acting down.
Yeah, she was acting down.
And getting shit done, stealing the car.
Yeah, I thought they were getting shit done, and I liked that they were serving chemistry, and they're like badass doing it. Like,
They look good doing it.
and they
No notes for them either.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, me too. That's one of my fave real ones.
Yeah.
my real cast.
I don't know about
voice.
some of them, but
I don't know about some of them, but I do know about Jonathan.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
What else about?
Do I have any Pope notes? JJ Pope, though, when he pushed that cop out of the way, like, even though that's what sent him to fucking the slammer, he's like, I'd do anything for him.
Looking out for his
that
boy.
was insane. Honestly, as much as I was kind of, like, overwhelmed by the chaos, I really liked the part where, like,
I like where he was running.
And, like, they got him out of the cop car. It was, like, all kind of in one take, wasn't it? Like, that
when's
was
someone
really
gonna be there for me like that?
I said, well, when are you going to be in that situation, Brie? Are you planning on that? Like, why would I need to be there for you like that?
And you have to break through the fucking window.
Like, you wish.
It would look
Like, what are you going to do to get in that situation?
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna look for some treasure. Treasure hunt 2025.
Honestly,
baby.
New Year, new treasure.
New Year, new us. Back in the G game, baby.
We'll be in the G
I
game.
need to be in some kind of G game, so let's go.
You're right.
That's so funny.
You're so right.
No, I liked that scene. I saw that scene on TikTok before we watched.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't stop watching it because it's kind of like very satisfying. Like the music and the shot, like the one, like. And then,
Yeah.
But then I thought it went on for way too long when he was in that town destroying everything. I said, okay.
Yeah, like the first
Like,
couple
you don't need
windows,
to do
I was
all
like,
that.
all right, and I was
Like,
over
those
it.
are just some business.
Someone was like, they just made the scene so they can make edits.
Yes.
Because I was like,
Smash
if it was just
shit.
like a 30 to 60 second scene, fine, but it went on for a while.
It went on for too long. It lost the, like...
And now he's wanted in
At first I was like, oh,
counties.
this is cool. And then I was like, okay, you're doing too much. And
Yeah.
they're all wanted.
Yeah.
Honestly, they all should be wanted.
Yeah.
For taking him out of the cop car because I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Oh, insane. I think they're all, I think they are.
They all are
I
wanted,
don't
so how
know.
are they ever going to live happily? They'll never be in the Outer Banks again.
So this show is called Outer Banks.
and we aren't even there.
Yeah.
And then them being in Morocco and just knowing exactly what to do also sends me like, where did you get all this shit? And how do you, what's going on? You end up in Morocco and just immediately.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then we couldn't see them.
Oh! That's one of my biggest gripes. Is I'm like, who decided that the big, like, ultimate, like, fight ending sequence had to be in a desert where the sand is blowing everywhere, and then their entire faces and heads are covering? I was like, I can't tell who is who.
We don't know who's fighting.
They went from like JJ and Kiara running, and then in the next scene it was like John B and Sarah, but I couldn't tell you that until they unwrapped themselves, because I was like, oh, I can't see any of their fucking faces.
Yeah, and the sand's going crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay, yes, this is drama, but for like the sake of there's so many freaking people in this, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. You may be wondering why we're not talking about the treasure.
Oh, because we didn't know.
I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Listen.
Blackbeard,
the lore is
a curse,
and I know
crown.
If those bitches get more treasure, they're just gonna lose it. So why do I give a fuck? These are the worst treasure hunters.
And there's so many villains. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I could not keep up. And then, like, I guess Rafe got blackmailed into it, and then we got JJ's dad.
Blonde Bob.
Oh, she's slaying though.
She was taking it.
Hollis, queen shit.
Did she die? Or
I think that Groff murdered her.
Yeah.
Someone let us know. So here's what I was going to say.
She was serving.
We had to watch the second half of the season last night, and Julia was here, friend of the show. You may know her.
Friend of the show.
She watched it with us, having never seen an episode since, and she was clocking more shit than we did.
No, literally, she was summarizing things and I was like, what?
We did like a character quiz right before this, and she knew them all.
Like, I'm like kind of embarrassed. My face is red because I'm like, I'm back in that G game. I'm John B.
We're
but
frauds.
Like, and I'm a literal fraud because sometimes when they're talking, I just can't listen, you know?
I just like, I mean, it's just because I'm so far removed. Just like when the treasure stuff comes in, I'm like, I don't know. It's just like Charlie Brown adults. Yeah, because to me, it's like that's not what's progressing the story. I care about the characters, and then they just offed one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about the treasure. I care about JJ getting happy ending, all of them. But like, he's the one that got it ripped away. And like when they showed it in the flashbacks, like the hot tub scene in season 1 is one of the scenes I remember so much, and like was like, this is good shit.
Season 1 was so good.
Yeah, but let's bring it to the top. Maybe next summer we should rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, there are 2 things I haven't said yet, and one of them I just read. In episode 3, like, Topper was, like, trying to, like, that's when they were, like, rezoning the land and trying to get the house from them. Mm-hmm. And Rafe's like, you mogul, you! And I was like, those are 2 dumb bitches telling each other. No, exactly!
Those are 2 dumb bitches telling each other. They're both
so goofy, so fucking stupid. And then another thing, I don't know why it took so long, and it was only 1 scene, but in episode 9, Barry re-reveal.
Literally, I was gagged. That was maybe the most excited I've been. When Barry
we were sat up for that.
Because I thought he was gone.
I was like, are we just not?
I'm like, why is Barry here?
They were like, to be very clear, Rafe is straight.
I know, they had to really confirm that he's straight, and I'm like, right in front of his husband? Barry?
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding?
That ring should have been for Barry.
Like, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Because they're both, like, bad.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Been good. But
Fucked
no,
up.
We're gonna put him with Keith.
And I will not stand for it.
But I will be sad.
But I will be sad.
And maybe Barry will come.
Thruple.
Outer Banks goes from not a single gay character
to thruple. I would be in.
And I would be in. I would be
Kiara, Barry, in Rafe.
Hold on, don't do that to my girl Kiara.
Would be fucking insane.
Barry. That would be.
Are you guys hearing this?
Alright, put us in the writer's room.
Someone's gonna put us in some room. Probably a mental institution.
Fucking mental institution. To be honest.
Alright.
I thought they were gonna put Rafe in him. I thought he would like.
He got out of there scot free.
Yeah, he just got out of there immediately.
Fucking, I guess.
I'm like, okay.
Alright, should we do highs and lows really quick?
Yeah.
Favorite character?
Mine's John B.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, that sounded a little.
Look at you.
Okay, but wait. Mine is John B. Wait, but also this season I really did like Pope and Cleo.
Yeah, I'd say Pope and Cleo, and then maybe Sarah.
John B wasn't even in this season.
No, he retired.
And
he brought it on home and he said that's it.
And he's like...
He's tired. He's a father.
He didn't want to break a nail this season. Like, that's what it felt like. Like, let's talk about that. Like, boy's doing nothing. But...
Let's fucking stand up, bitch.
Like, he's so...
So
but
funny.
you know what? I love it for him.
Chase
He's
Stokes.
gonna be a dad, apparently.
Did you see the quote where it was like, I think one of the writers, and they were like, we need to wrap this up because we can't make it look like Chase Stokes is pushing 40. And then he made like an Instagram caption, looking like I'm pushing 40.
Looking like I'm pushing 40. Damn.
Fuck, man, 32 years old.
32. That's tragic.
Least favorite?
What's his name?
The dad?
Groff.
Yeah, I would agree.
Jonathan Groff.
And probably like, Rudy.
Rafe.
Sure what I said?
Wait.
I said
And Rudy. Enemy number 1.
Sorry. Scratch that. Didn't mean it. Whoops.
Good.
Yeah. Well, Rafe looked good, so I can't do it to him.
And
If you take this season by itself, I gotta support Rafe. But if you think about everything else,
yeah, if like I didn't know anything about him, I just saw him this season.
I think
Rafe.
I think he'd be number 1.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know about that one. I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay, sorry.
Bring it back.
I didn't say that. I'm like,
I'm gonna hold on. What?
he should have been. Can we talk about something real quick? Did you see Austin Butler's gonna be American Psycho?
Yeah.
You know who would have been great?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that until someone else said it, and I went,
I could see
missed
that.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Someone made an edit, but I think it had already existed, where it was the guy from American Psycho with Rafe. And I'm like, can someone put us in a room, an executive board room?
Executive order room for the real decision.
Getting sick of this shit. Put him in an Emily Henry movie.
Oh, he should be Happy Place.
When?
Mm-hmm.
I'd fucking eat that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Bitch.
Put us in a room. Emily Henry.
Emily Henry pickup.
Yeah. If that other guy from Shadow and Bone's gonna be in one, I feel like he'd be a good win too. Out of all the men.
Win.
Yeah. I just gotta hold out hope that Dylan O'Brien will be what's his name, but we'll see.
I want to hold on too tight, honey.
Anyway, what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment. Okay, loved it. My favorite moment.
I like the ring scene.
Really, yeah, that was one of the scenes where I was like, that was actually really cute.
Yeah.
And their chemistry in it was so cute.
Yeah.
What else?
I liked when Kiara's dad helped them. That was cute.
That was nice of him.
Yeah. It's nice of him.
That was kind of nice of him. I like when John P was running the
sand.
the slowest pace ever.
He saved me. He saved us.
Like,
They were cute. I did like JJ saving her. And he was like, him being like, I'd be a terrible godfather. And it's like, literally, no, you wouldn't.
JJ,
but now we'll never know.
JJ John B hug after that.
Yeah.
So cute.
Fucked up after that.
Yeah.
I'm sobbing. Okay, anyway. Yeah. I liked, even though it sucked that this led to all the drama, but I liked Pope doing that for JJ.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
JJ Pope!
JJ fucking Pope.
Yeah. And I did like the montage, even though we were like, if they're not contractors, of them building their shit and like being happy for 0.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the little happy montages.
Yeah.
I liked Cleo serving cunt.
Always.
Just like her outfits.
And then like
and then
shows
just
the
her
car.
attitude. I'm just like, yes.
She's like, what are you guys doing?
She's like, what
I'm
the
getting
fuck
shit
are you
done.
doing? When nobody cared where Cleo was.
That was insane. Thank you for bringing that up.
And they were
I
at
forgot.
the dirt bike.
It's literally, I'm like, do you guys not realize
You guys
she's been
not-
missing for like at least 12
Like,
hours?
she was literally there and was missing through, like, got taken in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to this silly competition.
Yeah, and then that was also fucked up. He got there at 4 on the dot and they still killed the guy. So many people that died that did not need to die. Like, if you're gonna kill someone, make it good. That's what I'll say.
I think there's no reason to kill him.
Yeah. I can honestly tell you, there's a part of me that thinks Rafe's not making it out of the show alive, and I guarantee you he'll have a good death scene.
I'm all for
Like,
it.
Sarah will probably be upset, they'll have just made up, or they'll just have prepared the relationship.
The only way.
They're gonna redeem him, and it's like that JJ didn't even.
It's
get
like
that.
a nice. Yeah, they're gonna redeem him, and then he's gonna die still.
And he's gonna die.
He's
Gonna like die a hero's death because like he needed to make up for it, and it's not gonna make sense. Anyway, least favorite scenes.
Well, I don't stand for that, but
I will be sad. I will be like, give Drew Starkey an Emmy.
Bro, I'll be crying.
Yeah. Least favorite?
Least favorite was, well, of course, JJ's
just
dad
everyone finding
killing
out
him.
and then seeing all the
That's
reactions.
insane.
Awful. God, awful. You're telling me Sarah survived whatever the fuck was going on in season 2, though, and he did. Anyway, I digress.
And then Cleo's Terrence dying in front of...
That was awful.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Pope getting locked up.
Yeah.
John B just existing. No, just
Wait,
no, I'm just kidding. I love John B. Bring it back.
I didn't mean it.
I love John B.
Yeah.
What's another least favorite?
The turtle scene.
The turtle scene.
God awful.
Those, just like the kooks in general, piss me off.
Because, like, for everything they're doing is literally for what? That one girl is such a bitch. Like,
yeah, like, she,
making it really hard to be a feminist. What's the one?
Like,
Poison? It's about her.
Random girl in here to be the biggest bitch
Shut the
and be
fuck
so,
up
like,
and die.
You can poison boys.
She's
But literally,
awful.
yeah. Just, like, why are they so, like...
Bent out of shape.
Yeah, to do... I don't know. It's, like, kind of weird.
So annoying.
They're
Because
just, like,
it's like, they're not even fun
freaks.
villains. None of them are fun villains. They're
Like,
just
and they aren't even
fucking
doing
annoying.
it in a cunty way.
No.
They're doing it in, like, a
It just makes me so
bitch
angry.
ass way.
Yeah. Oh, I hate them. Least favorite character? That bitch. The other guy. Sorry.
That bitch!
Sorry.
Yeah.
You could poison. You're the worst person on earth. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most. I should have. You know what I was supposed to do? I guess maybe we can do it and like one of our first episodes back. Is look at how we ranked all the ones this year.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe at Chili's we'll do a review.
Yeah, actually.
I think it'd be a good time.
Let's go.
Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most unserious the show can be.
10.
It's really hard because there's a lot of death this season.
Yeah, there's a lot of
But
death.
I literally am like, I cannot take anything seriously. 8. Because
like, it just, like, sometimes was so serious that it was unserious.
It's
there
like
was
they're trying to
just
do too
many-
much.
It was, like, just thing after thing. Like, I couldn't even have a moment for this serious moment because, like, it just happens every 5 seconds.
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
I agree.
Like,
Plus 1. Plus 100.
I'm like,
And then would you recommend it?
yeah.
I'm struggling.
No, I probably wouldn't. This isn't the first show I would tell people.
No, I think especially just with how it went this season. Like, I would be like, I don't think you should bother.
I would
Like,
actually
or
just
just
say
like
watch season 1. Like,
maybe even 2.
Just, yeah. Because
Or like stop at
season
3
1 was
because
just
at
the
3
good
it kind of
vibes.
ends. You know, they kind of have an ending
Yeah.
in season 3. You don't need to watch further than that. You can pretend it ended there, and then they live off in the sunset and treasure hunt for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is I feel like is rare for us to say, but I stand beside it.
Yeah.
Just disappointing. The
But-
fans deserve better. JJ deserves better.
But I love you, John B.
Long live JJ. JJ did deserve better. Like, that's what gets me is I really enjoyed him. And I know a lot of people did too. Even more so. So that sucks.
So that really sucks for you.
That sucks.
John B's still alive and thriving.
Yeah, that's good, I guess. All right, should we take some quizzes? We're gonna figure out if we're a Pogue and a Kook, and then what ship we are. I don't even know what I want. Well, I know I want to be a Pogue, but I don't know what ship I want. Which one should we do? I think we should end Pogue and Kook.
Okay.
So we should do ship first.
Shit.
Shit.
So we should probably do shit
Which
first.
shit are you? Okay, who do I want? Oh, do I not have the app? Why didn't it open through the app?
Yeah, I want mine on the app.
Me too.
Why
Why
didn't
didn't
it
it
open on
open
the
on
app?
me neither? This is
On the
fucked.
app.
This is fucked.
It's not even giving me the option.
That's stupid. Do I have it open still on BuzzFeed?
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna have to search them again.
Poison.
This is stupid. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna do
Whoa.
it like that. Alright, do you have it open?
Yeah.
Okay. It's breakfast time. Choose it. Wait, let me read you the quiz. Splurge on desserts all day to determine which Outer Banks ship you are. It's breakfast time. Choose a delicious treat. Donuts, crepes, croissants, pancakes.
Ooh. I'm going to say crepes.
I'm going to say pancakes.
Slay. Care for a mid-morning snack? Muffins, milkshake, frappuccino, sour candy, cinnamon rolls.
A milkshake is not a snack, but absolutely. I love milkshakes.
Oh, I want a milkshake.
Okay.
Should I do the same one?
Yeah, we're both going to get John B. and Sarah. I said, Julia was like, we should be them for Halloween. I was like, fine, I'll be Sarah Cameron.
You know who I'd be.
Yeah, I wonder.
Shady every time.
What if I'm JJ but I'm dead?
That'd be kind of artsy.
Choose a tasty dessert for lunch. Banana bread, cupcakes, cookies, or brownies.
Banana bread.
That's a good choice. I'm going brownies. I love brownies.
Yummy. Oh, this is making me want... Ugh. What looks good for dinner? Cheesecake, lemon meringue pie, ice cream, lava cake.
Ice cream.
Okay, I would pick ice cream, but to be different, I'm going to say cheesecake.
Okay, slay. Wait, I just realized that this is all desserts. Like, I was like, why?
I know, I'm just having all this.
Like, the snack one, I already had lost the plot.
I'm obsessed. This is literally me. This is my meal plan.
So true. Midnight treat, fudge, ice cream sandwich, macarons, or truffles.
Oh. Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want, but I'll do fudge.
Slay. And choose a yummy drink to wash all these desserts down. Hot chocolate, vanilla milkshake, strawberry banana smoothie, cherry slush.
I have to go hot chalk.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Okay, I'm going to do vanilla milkshake.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Oh. Okay. John B. and Kiara.
Whoa! I was like, I thought you got something else, and then you started saying John B, and I was like, oh, why are you upset? And then, that's so strange. What does it say?
You're someone who is used to having unpopular ship opinions, but you don't mind it a bit. You are the complete opposite of an opposites attract believer. You think the more similar a couple is, the better. You're probably a fan of the forced proximity or forbidden love trope.
Okay, how do either of those two apply to them, though? Forbidden love, I wouldn't say is them at all.
I know.
Honestly, JJ and Kiara are, because the parents, like, fucking hate that guy.
If they were serving forbidden love, then I'd be
endgame. They'd be endgame.
I'm all for forbidden love.
They're forbidden love because they should not be together. That's icky. This is why people are like, why do people ship, or why did, like, it's fan service that JJ and Kiara should be together. As soon as John B kissed her, she was like, did you tell JJ?
Yeah.
I feel like day one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got JJ and Kiara.
The fuck?
Who, honestly, I love them. I'm mad that this is where we're at. You're someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, so you especially appreciate love stories that are just as sentimental and vulnerable. Your favorite tropes are probably soulmates and slow burn. A fucking slow burn. They could have been a great slow burn. Just no.
I want John B and Sarah.
Well, it's too damn bad.
Or Cleo and Pope, or Pope and JJ.
Well, now it's time for the real quiz. Are you a Pogue or a kook? Are we ready? Oh no, why is this so glitchy?
I'm ready.
Oh, I fixed it. Okay. How do you prefer to spend your summer? Going on a road trip? Weekend at the summer house? Going camping? Or traveling outside the country?
Okay. Traveling outside of the country.
I would do that, but I'm actually going to go road trip.
Road trip. Okay, I'm trying not to push ads. What does your ideal weekend consist of? Spending time with friends? Scrolling through social media? Hitting the golf range? Eating at your favorite restaurant?
I'd say spending time with friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say golf range, even though I don't do that. But I want to do that. Okay. But I don't have the money.
That sounds pretty kook.
I want to... Oh, that's true. I didn't really think of that.
I shouldn't have said that. Well, that's your truth. You have to answer truthfully.
I do have to answer truthfully.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty kook. That is very kook.
All right, pick a house. Well, it's literally the side of a roof. looking at the lake.
Oh, that's lovely.
A big house with like a lot of moss ivy on it.
Fucking.
So like a farmhouse and then a very big mansion. I kind of like, well, you go first, sorry.
I would pick the greenery mansion.
You with the moss on it?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick that one too because fucking, I don't know what's going on. Whenever there's like house or like interior design ones, I never like any of them on BuzzFeed because I always get like the most like, what's the word? Like modern or like fancy. I'm like, no.
Yeah, when they're boxes.
I'm like, ugh.
I want like.
Or like too big and too fancy.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which boat catches your eye?
I'm going to fucking say none of them. Hate boats. I could not be a Pogue or a gook.
This little kayak. This literally the Titanic.
It's literally giving Titanic.
It's literally giving Titanic. A sailboat, you're gonna die on that. Or a little motorboat with the girls.
It's like a yacht. Yeah. I think I'd go for the yacht because I ain't going on a big cruise liner and I'm not going on this dingy little shit. I need a little yacht. I'm not going Dr. Odyssey. No thanks.
I think I'm going Dr. Odyssey.
Okay, that's
actually, yeah.
How would you stand?
Actually,
oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm going on sailboat.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Really, none of these sound very good to me.
No, I don't want to be on a boat at all. Is there an option to not be on a boat? How would you stand up for yourself? Avoid and run. Fist fight. Name calling. Use your words.
I mean, honestly, probably avoid and run.
Yeah. I'll say use my words.
If I was being
text.
real, I would text a day later.
I'd think about it for a while.
I'd
craft a strongly worded text.
My notes that I would, and then I erase it all and be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, avoid and run.
Okay.
I have to run away.
Sounds good.
Pick a shoe to rock on OBX. Birkenstocks, loafers, I'm fucked, flip-flops, Vans, Converse, sandals.
I'm going Converse.
Going loafers?
She's gonna go full kook.
I'm full kook over here. I don't want to be a kook.
Oh, it's getting awkward. All right, choose an outfit. This fucking beanie and a t-shirt, blazer and a tie, tank top and a blazer over the shoulder, and then shorts.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear the last one.
Just shorts and nothing else.
Hold on. I don't know that these aren't speaking to me.
No, I like the off-the-shoulder blazer. I like
The third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only one that speaks to me. But they don't fully all speak to me.
I'm going shorts.
Okay.
That's it.
Lastly, how do you... Oh, you read this one?
Oh.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Did you click?
Refresh.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm worried.
Everyone hold on.
Stop worrying.
It's business as usual.
Would it really be a pod? I picked those little shorts and I got sent away.
That's so funny. If anyone wants to know what the shorts look like, zoom in.
Just some little shorts.
I hate it.
Lastly, how do you get around OBX? A van, a motorcycle, a convertible, or a bike?
I'm not doing any of this. I'm gonna yeet over the chain on the
I'm
bike.
gonna yeet over. Did you
Wait.
yeet over that chain?
Can we talk about them calling the Twinkie the Twink? I'm like, I don't think you can say
That
that.
twink they were saying all these. I don't think you can say.
They going
this.
top.
I'm like,
top.
What's
I don't
going
think you
on?
can say that either.
I don't think you guys are. Does anyone know what anything means?
No, not there.
The twink.
I'm gonna say bike.
I'm gonna say motorcycle when I get my Harley Davidson.
Okay.
Hello? Did I miss one? Oh, this is sick. Where is it? I don't want to see anything other than... Okay, this is really awkward. Okay, wait. Okay, I got it.
What'd you get?
Oh, so... I'm a Pogue.
Oh,
No.
interesting.
You're a kook.
You just got called a slur.
I've been called a slur.
That's hate crime.
Oh my god, first.
You look at your dress and they're like, you're a cougar.
The pink Pilates pony. I've been called too many.
We really are trying to be a Pogue, but you're a fucking fraud.
And I'm a kook? Look at me! And I'm dressed as John B. And mind you, he's the only one serving full Pogue.
He's the only one serving Pogue.
Full-blooded Pogue.
He's giving Pogue. Everyone else is kind of giving kook.
He's giving Pogue, but he can't break his nail.
Well, damn. Okay, read it.
You're a kook. With careful planning and consideration of others, you know exactly what you want in life and have big aspirations to achieve your goals. You enjoy social gatherings, where you can be yourself, true, around others where you can be
kook self.
Your kook fucking self and not afraid to make your voice heard.
Kook looking motherfucker.
Kook looking ass bitch.
Skylar Aston looking motherfucker.
Kook looking Skylar Aston. So help me Todd looking fucker.
Bitch perfect looking motherfucker.
Your honesty is your greatest strength, but also an underlying weakness.
Yeah. Now you're a kook.
Kooks clean up well.
Oh.
With a stunning dress or a bold suit.
You leave and you change.
A tie. And the life of the party. Welcome to Figure 8.
Mm-hmm. Figure 8. Okay.
That's weird. I am a kook. Okay, what do you get?
Okay.
What?
After giving you shit, I'm a kook too.
Ah!
No, just kidding!
No!
Look at them. This is when they were happy. This is when this was the fucking show.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I'm a Pogue, bitch.
This is fucked up. I want to recount.
You're always up for a new adventure every day. You find the joy in outdoors and exploring the beauty of nature. Living life on the edge. You're always guaranteed a fun time with friends and strangers alike. You may not always think things through, but your spontaneous character is your best asset. And you fly by the seat of your pants. Fly by the seat of your pants. Once a Pogue, always a Pogue. Baby. P4L, baby!
That's just fucked up. I knew when I picked those loafers and those little shorts that it was over.
The golf range.
The golf range really got me.
Yeah.
The golf range, the mansion, the loafers.
Yeah.
I'll rethink my decisions. I really forgot what we were taking when I wanted to pick the golf range.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw it all coming apart.
I'm really a Pogue.
Fake.
John B. Christmas, baby.
Yeah, it's John B. Christmas. I hope everyone had a good holiday. And please commiserate with us in the comments on anything you want on Outer Banks. This is a safe space. We're all pissed over here.
Yep.
P4L. JJ deserves better.
John B.
Bring it on home.
John B.
I know Jason hates to hear a bitch saying bring it on home.
Bring it on home.
Well, thank you for watching. Sorry about the brief audio glitch. Hopefully everything's cool now, and we'll see you in the new year. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I think, like we said, we're going to start off. We're still going to go every other for a couple more episodes. We're going to start out, I think, this could change, with going back to Severance Season 1 to prepare.
At Chili's, maybe.
And then we'll see you out on a regular setup for shrinking. So everyone lock the fucking... Don't forget about shrinking, guys. We got more people on Shrinking Nation.
There's a lot coming in 2025, so make sure to hit the smash
that subscribe button. And you're going to have to follow us on Instagram because we don't know about TikTok, but I guess follow us there for now.
Y'all, follow us on TikTok, but...
Well, you can.
It's over.
It's
and that's our main source.
That's more main source of income.
We're going
to be on the streets.
Shit.
That's Pogue life.
That's Pogue, baby. Cook my ass.
Cook my ass. This is crazy sentence. So yeah, I guess we'll also have Sex Lives of College Girls, maybe No Good Deed, big stuff, even more to come. Big stuff. I was reading like the Golden Globes nominations are like best shows of the year, and it was like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm like, I can't believe that was at the beginning of the year.
I know,
and I loved watching that. That was so long ago.
So good.
Last of Us Season 2 is coming.
We have a lot more.
There's so much coming.
So much happened in 2024, and there's so many more things to happen in 2025.
So inspiring. So inspiring. Just apply that
I feel
to
like
life.
I'm on a talk show.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you back in the G game one day, 2026.
With my left hand free and my right hand, I'm on the burn.
words.
No, literally. Did you notice? I'm John B.
Where this go? Rest in peace, JJ.
Love you, Rafe.
I will not stand for that, but I will be sad.